Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows.
Hey guys, welcome back to today's video, but hold on one second. One second. Oh. Well, hello guys, today is week 2 of vlogmas. Y'all probably like, Sapphire, where's the vlogs? Like, you vlog all the time, and now that it's vlogmas, you ain't vlogging. Hold on. I have this planned out, y'all. So basically today I will be doing a chit chat, get ready with me, talking about my New Year's resolutions, things I want to work on, things I'm proud of myself that I did, my accomplishments, just a little talk with y'all. So I am going to be vlogging. The next 2 vlogmas videos will be vlogs, so stay tuned. I just have everything mapped up in a way where I can give you guys quality content and I don't feel like I'm rushing vlogs. I always like talking to you guys because I want you guys to know me better as a person, and also I just like to talk. So anytime I get the chance to talk, I will be talking. I am going to be doing a Christmas theme makeup look. I'm not gonna do what I did before in my previous vlogmas video, like the green and the red eye. I think I'm just gonna do a red eyeshadow look. Ooh, should I incorporate green in there too and see how that goes? Like, maybe that would be cute, like red then green then a gold eyeshadow. Maybe. I'm just gonna play with it and see how that goes. But I already started with a primer and self-setting spray. I like to put setting spray on before I start putting on my concealer now. So the concealer that I will be using is Born This Way. A lot of you guys asked about this concealer. This is my favorite concealer. It is worth the money. I think this concealer is like $30, but listen, it is worth it. So guys, I'm going to do my concealer and do my eyebrows, and I'll come back when I have powder on, because like this is a get ready with me, but it's more of me talking about my New Year's resolution. So you guys have seen this process multiple times, so I will come back to you guys when I'm fully powdered. Okay, I am baking right now. I used my Wet n Wild baking powder. That's my favorite baking powder and the only one I use. While I'm letting my my eyelids bake, I'm gonna tell you guys one of my New Year's resolutions. I wrote a whole list, y'all. I wish I had a white liquid liner. Can someone like recommend a good liquid liner? Because like I've been looking and I used the Wet n Wild Mega Liner, and I thought they had this in white, but maybe they don't. And I like it because it's really easy for me to like use, and I feel like if I get another liner that's not this brand, I'm not gonna be able to like hold it like right. So y'all let me know. Some of these are basic and then some of them are not. I feel like the first one I low-key have already been doing a lot this year, but focus more on myself and like what makes me happy. I feel like I'm getting out of that stage of my life of being a people pleaser. Like, yes, I still have my moments where like some other people's feelings and like their emotions matter more than like how I'm feeling in a certain situation. Why am I not focused? I definitely feel like 2023 is definitely a year of just doing things I enjoy do and not worry about anybody. Like, if my friends have anything to say about it, if my family have anything to say, not to say that my family and friends are not supportive. It's just I feel like a lot of the times I'll inconvenience myself for other people, and I don't like that I do that. I don't like inconveniencing myself because like I'm a very structured person, and when I want to do something, or if I'm like ready to do something, or I haven't set in my mind like this is what I'm gonna do today, or this is what I'm gonna do this week or this month or whatever like that, I don't like to inconvenience myself. Of course it's a different story if it's like emergency or anything of that nature, but like I feel like a lot of times I'd be feeling bad and I'm like, you know what, let me not do this today, let me push it back because so-and-so feels this type of way. Do you guys know what I mean? You guys know what I mean? So I definitely want to just focus more on myself. I feel like I've been alone a lot more lately, but I feel like I haven't necessarily like focused on myself, if that makes more sense. Like, yes, like when I'm alone, I'm going to the gym, lounging, and you know, doing my own thing, but like sometimes I'm not necessarily focusing all of myself. Sometimes I'm worrying about other people, thinking about other people, trying to do this and that. Like, people pleasing stage, that is definitely about to end because I am not doing this shit no more. Like, this is editing Sapphire, so I'm going through this video, not this video, but this certain part, and I feel like this might come off as me like being shady in a way. I don't know why it like when I'm watching this, I'm like, do I seem shady? Like, I don't know. This isn't like throwing shade at anyone. This is just like a general statement. And also like, I feel like I'm talking a lot about not focusing on myself. I definitely feel like, I guess, going to the gym and like editing and like schoolwork, like that's focusing on myself. But basically I'm trying to say like I'm doing those things on the side, but I still have other things I'm worried about and I'm overthinking about. And I feel like if I am constantly thinking about other people or, you know, getting anxiety about certain situations and just, you know, certain people in general, then that's not truly me focusing on myself. So I guess that's what I'm basically trying to say, but I didn't really say it that clear, but you know, you get the gist. Okay, back to the video. I am on my grind this year. Like, I have big things I want to do. I want to get, it's a lot. I just want to really focus on being happy and being stress-free, because I feel like I stress out way too much about unnecessary shit. And like, you only live once. Like, this is gonna get a little sad and a little deep, but nowadays, like, the amount of people that are just like dying, getting killed, dropping dead, like, it's insane. And like, this life is way too short for me to be wasting my time stressing and worrying about other people's happiness. Like, this is my life at the end of the day. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and that's just on period. But yeah, I've been using the Too Faced palettes, celebrating 20 years of being fabulous. But I was using the color Gretchen. It's like a soft nude color. That's like one of my favorite colors to use, like a blending. But since I'm using red, I didn't want to put red all the way up here because that would have been a bit too much. Just a little bit too much. I'm going in with my Morphe James Charles palette. Yes, I know you might not like him. I don't care. This palette is bomb and it has all the colors. So I'm going to be going in with the red color. Like, this is like the perfect red. Like, all the other reds are like a little bit too light, and I'm like, this is straight up red, and this is what I need. So we're gonna be going in with this red color. Speaking of focusing on myself, my next New Year's resolution would definitely be blowing up on YouTube. Like, I guess that's the right term for it. I feel like I've been working very hard on this channel, putting my blood, sweat, and tears in this channel. And honestly, I know it's not about the views and it's not about how many subscribers. Honestly, at the end of the day, like, I do this because I love filming. I love like sharing my life to you guys. I love inspiring people. I love hearing people's feedback. I love people coming up to me like, oh, I watch your videos on YouTube. I watch your college videos. Like, people have came up to me, and like, that really like hits me, and that makes me feel like I'm doing this for a reason. But technically, I've been doing YouTube since 5-6 years. I rebranded my channel 2.5 going on 3 years. So I've basically been doing this for 3 years, and I definitely feel like the quality has gotten better, and I feel like I definitely have improved in editing and, like, you know, more relatable now. Like, I started doing YouTube very young. I think I was like rebranding. I was still in high school. I think I was like 15. So when you don't get the same reciprocation, I don't even know if that's the right word or if you guys understand what I'm saying, but like, sometimes when like you don't see like those views or like those comments or anything like that, then you feel like, oh, like, are people really liking my shit, or am I really like you kind of almost question yourself and question like whether or not like you're really good at this. My goal is 5K. Like, I'm hitting 5K, even maybe more. Like, I want to hit 5K. Like, I'm not even at 1K yet. I'm manifesting it that I will be hitting 5K in 2023. That's gonna happen. People are gonna watch me more, and I'm gonna, you know, grow my channel more. And these are just like things I feel it in my heart. I feel it. I know that this is what I'm meant to do, and this is for me. I love our little family. I love everybody that watches me, even the people that aren't subscribed and they just stumble across my videos. Like, hey, how are y'all doing? I'm glad you came. Even if you watch 2 minutes of my 30-minute video, like, I appreciate it. Any type of support, I appreciate. So that definitely would be one New Year's resolution. Well, speaking of what we previously were talking about, the third one was to just be patient. I feel like well, it depends on what exactly it is, but I feel like I'm patient when it comes to like YouTube and everything like that. I'm like, everyone grows at their own pace. I feel like I'm really patient about that stuff. But I feel like stuff that doesn't relate to YouTube, I'm not patient at all whatsoever, which is so weird because like YouTube is like what I want more than anything in this world. But I'm the most patient about it. I don't know. I guess good things come. What's that saying? Good things come. Good things happen to the people that wait. What's that quote? What's that? I don't know. Y'all let me know. I don't fucking know. I feel like just be more patient with like other things in life. Like it could be about school. It could be about like my friendships, relationships. I feel like it pertains more to like relationships because like, I'm gonna get a little deep with y'all real quick, but y'all know I have been single for like maybe 2 years. I've been single, and that's a long time for a lover girl. I don't know if y'all know, but I am a huge lover girl. Like that's just who I am. And I mean, I love the single life, especially last year. I love being single, but I feel like I'm getting older and I'm like, where's Bae? Like, but like it's cool. I'm trying not to rush it. I'm really not. But like these niggas just don't do anything for me. Like they really don't. Like they're all the same. I mean obviously I had like a few flings, but like even them, they weren't really doing nothing for me either. So I'm just like, girl, what's going on? Is there just like a shortage of men? Is that what's going on? I don't freaking know, but it seems like it because I don't know where any of y'all loyal, romantic, rich. You don't gotta be rich, but he gotta be like have some type of you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to have that roses in the hotel room type vibe by next year. That's patience, Sapphire, patience. You can't rush it because like a relationship is not a joke. And listen, people be thinking this shit is a joke, and I know it's not a joke. So the right person will come. Oh, another bad habit, or I think this is the first like bad one because being patient, that's not necessarily bad, but this is like the first bad one. Like a bad habit that I have is like complaining. I feel like I complain a lot, and I'm like, why? Like, why are you complaining so much? There's nothing to complain about. Like, you're good, you're alive, you're breathing, you're in school, you don't have to worry about shit right now. Like, why are you complaining? Like, it's gonna be about dumb fucking shit. Like, you know what it is? I feel like I get irritated really easily, so when I'm irritated, that's like when I really start complaining, and I'm just like, girl, you cannot stop me. We're gonna take a break on eyeshadow and do contour because I usually contour and then wipe my powder off, but I'll probably just keep the powder on because I like to wipe it off after I finish my eyeshadow. But the next thing that I'm gonna try to do, but like honestly I really feel like I won't have time to, is like read more because like, I honestly miss reading and I miss like really being into it. Like I feel like, I mean like there's times where like I could read, but like whenever I have free time, I used to have free time to like get ahead of like schoolwork or like editing or like anything that pertains to those two things really. So like whenever I do have free time, I don't use it for reading. And I used to read so much in high school. I used to read in high school, middle school. I used to read I was a big romance novel gal, which is not a surprise because romance is my favorite genre. So I was really big on all those like romance love novels and stuff like that. I even started reading books on my phone. Girl, like those books would have me like in like I'd be crying sometimes with the characters be dying and shit. I'm like, girl, like why you do my girl like that? But like I just don't have time anymore really, and like I said, the time I do, I be using that time for other shit, and that's not good because if I really wanted to start reading again, I could. I just choose not to. But 2023, I want to read, and not just romance novels. I want to start reading on like more like educational books or like books, grow my vocabulary, make me more educated on certain topics in the world. I'm not interested in politics, so I probably won't read about politics, but like it could be really about anything. Oh my god, this is definitely a big one. My next one is to control my emotions. We're also gonna start doing green eyeshadow. Actually no, we're gonna blend this and then do green eyeshadow. But I definitely would say control more of my emotions, because specifically my sadness and my attitude and stuff like that, really, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I remind myself of a spoiled brat. I mean, like if you ask other people, I might not give off, I mean if you ask my sister, she probably would say I'm a spoiled brat, but like if you ask like my friends or anything, they'll say like, oh, you don't give off that energy. But I feel like to like family and stuff like that, I feel like I could get off that certain energy, and I don't like that. I don't like that, you know, I get irritated very easily. It's so fucking hard not to get irritated. I'm working on it. Like I mean I've been saying I'm working on it, but like girl, are you really working on it? Are you really working on it? But yeah, definitely like my attitude. I feel like my attitude could be a bit much sometimes. Like I need to chill the fuck down. Like it's really never that serious. And also like my emotion, I feel like my sadness is more of like I'm an emotional person. That's just like point blank period. Like that's how I am. I'm always gonna be sensitive. I feel like I'm sensitive when it comes to like, if I watch a movie, and like a dog dies, like I'll bawl my eyes out, or like if I watch like The Fault in Our Stars or some shit like that, I'll start crying. I'm that type of emotional. Even like when I see homeless people, I cry. It's a lot. But I feel like I could also be sensitive, like if someone talks to me in a certain way. I don't know, I feel like I get really in my head about certain things, and it's just like sometimes people say certain things and I'm like, why are you talking to me like that? Why? There's no reason you have to have an attitude with me when I'm like asking you a question. It's so funny because I catch an attitude, or I have an attitude problem, but then like when certain people catch an attitude with me, or they have a different or a certain tone or something, then I'm like sensitive. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, y'all. I really do not know. I do not know. Blending on the nose is like always the worst part. I hate fucking blending. I'm gonna use the light green color. Oh no, I should do dark green. I just thought about it. I should definitely do dark green. The next one is try more new foods. I don't know if y'all know, but like your girl likes to eat, and honestly, I don't mind trying new foods, but I feel like I haven't in a while. I want to try like a lot of seafood, like oyster, even though that's not really strange, but like I want to try it. I never had an oyster, which is crazy. Oysters, octopus, frog legs, like stuff like that I really want to try. And I might like it because listen, I didn't think I was gonna like fried gaumon. When I ate it, I look crazy right now. I promise this is gonna pull through. It's gonna pull through. I have this bad habit of like eating the same thing over and over again, especially if we go to the same restaurant. If we go to the same restaurant, I already know what I'm gonna get. If it's something different and I've never been to it, the chances are of me getting a burger is very high, and the chances of me getting a pasta dish is very high. One or the other. It's always either a burger or pasta, but like, can you go wrong with a burger or pasta? No, you can never go wrong with a burger or pasta. But sometimes I need to switch it up, eat something different, eat something I don't know how to pronounce on the menu. But like, you know what it is with me? Like, I'll be like so mad that like I spent my money on this food that's nasty, where I could have got my burger and I would have been content. Have y'all watched Wednesday yet? Let me know how you feel about it. Because I've been thinking about watching it, but I don't know if that would really be up my alley or like anything that I would really enjoy, even though she's all over my For You page. Like literally every TikTok I see is about that fucking show and like the dance. Dance, dance, dance with my hands. I don't fucking know how it goes, but it's something like that. And I looked up the song, I was like, oh, that's Lady Gaga. I did not know that was Lady Gaga. Should I do like a cut crease? I should do a cut crease, right? I will be going in with my NYX eyeshadow base. This is obviously an eyeshadow base, but I use this for my cut creases. Next New Year's resolution. I'm already looking at this, I'm like, girl, ain't no way with my schedule, but I really want to start sleeping at least 8 hours a night. Will that happen? Probably not. I'm aiming for 7 minimum. It's crazy because you guys know I'm working usually 3 to 4 days a week, and then I go to the gym 3 days a week, and then with school, after school activities, going to sleep around midnight is ideal. But like then I feel like, oh, I was working all day, I should like, you know, go on TikTok for maybe an hour, just like have some me time, and then that turns into like 3 hours of me on social media, watching TVs, watching a movie or some shit. Hands. Oh my gosh, should we do a gold like shimmer? Should we be like extra? We should be extra, y'all. If we had like white glitter, that would have been perfect, but yeah, I don't even know what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, sleeping. So yeah, with all the stuff going on, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but a girl can fucking dream, because I feel like I've been like low-key sleep deprived, and I feel like that adds on to the stress, and I don't need that right now in my life. I really don't need it. It's not the time. So I'm going with my NYX glitter base. Use this, and then I'm gonna use this gold color on my eyelids. Another one that's like kind of like, I'm kind of active in the school community, I'm like kind of active in the school community. I feel like since I have work that like stops me from being like more like as active as I would want to be. And also my schedule is on, I can't blame it on just work, because it's also my schedule. Like all my classes are around the time where, like, you know, certain events are happening. I'm just like, girl, I can't go because I have Spanish or I have math. And it's like classes I can't miss. If it was like a bullshit class, I would have skipped. Another New Year's resolution, just be more active. And I'm a part of some clubs that I feel like I could be a part of more. We're gonna see how this turns out. I don't know, guys. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Look at that, y'all. Can y'all see? Is this what I do? 9 p.m. on a Monday night, just playing my makeup? Yes, that's exactly what I do. The next one is basic. It's basic as fuck. I definitely want to drink water more. I used to be a big water drinker, but lately I haven't been that big of a water drinker. But again, I'm working on it. I just feel like when I'm eating like a good ass meal, I'm not trying to be drinking water with it. I'm gonna be wanting to drink a soda. I feel like I could drink water when like I'm just doing stuff too. I don't have to necessarily be eating something. I feel like it's not really an excuse for me to say like, hey, I want soda because I'm eating like this Popeye's meal. I'm not gonna want a water, which is understandable because most people don't drink water. I mean, unless you're like a big water drinker, then yeah. I know I say water weird. Like, let's not talk about it. Yeah, just drink more water. Be healthy. Healthy vibes. Eat better. I don't know if I put that on the list. Let me check right now before. Yeah, I didn't put that, but eat better too. Fast food is what I be eating most of the time, and that's not good. I feel like eyeliner just like makes any look better, but let me put blush on first before I do that. Red lip is a must in any holiday look. Another New Year's resolution would definitely be to pray more. Now look, I definitely pray like here and there, but I feel like I need to start praying for like little things, like just like being alive and like, you know, waking up in the morning and like the food I'm eating. I need to pray like every time I eat. Like I don't pray as much anymore. I used to be in the church a lot when I was like younger. My grandma was in the choir, but I haven't been in a while, and I'm so grateful and thankful for all the small and big blessings in my life. So I just feel like not being in church is an excuse to not like, you know, pray as often as I used to. I've been needing to talk to him a lot more lately because there's just like so much stuff going through my head. And sometimes I don't feel comfortable talking to other people, so sometimes talking to God is the best answer. Okay, the eyeliner low-key eats, and tell me, oh, they're even too? Like, they're never even. Ooh, this is another big one because your girl has a big problem with splurging. Like, I just need to slow down and to just like focus my money on bigger and better things. Like, I feel like every time I get paid, I'm like, okay, I should buy this. Like, I don't have to buy like something new every week. Like, sometimes it's not necessary. Like, food sometimes is necessary, but sometimes it'd be clothes and shit. I'm like, do I really need that? I don't need that. And I feel like I'm just like my mom. Maybe not everything she like believes and stuff like that, but I'm definitely her daughter. Look like her, I act like her sometimes. The little things she does, I do. So I definitely feel like I low-key got it from my mom. My mom is better with money than I am, so I don't fucking know. But definitely like the materialistic, like the splurging and stuff, definitely got that from her. But now I'm going in with my eyeliner. This actually turned out really good. We're not done yet, but it's turning out really good. I'm gonna start saving again. Like, I started saving like in the summertime, I think. I started saving, and I had like a little jar, and I would like put like all my extra money or take some money out of my paycheck. That goes on to the next thing, save some part of my paycheck. Even though I don't get paid like, you know, all this money from like the paychecks I get from Windsor and stuff like that, I do eventually want to open a savings account. So like, instead of taking out that money and putting it in a jar, I'll just have it all on my credit card, because again, who is really using cash nowadays? Let's just be so fucking for real. But definitely want to open a savings account because I want to be more responsible, be a responsible adult while living my luxurious, I mean, it's not really luxurious, but my fantasy luxurious life. Listen, you gotta fake it till you make it, babe. I mean, you know what it is? I feel like I need something, but like I can like hold off on it. I feel like when I'm thinking about something, like, oh, I need that now. And honestly, I can wait until like next month to buy it. Honestly, I just be worried that like this shit's gonna be sold out and I'm gonna be like so fucking mad or something. So I'm gonna put lash glue on now. I always do that before I put my mascara on, is put lash glue on my lashes. And the mascara that I use is the e.l.f. mascara. Another big one would definitely be to find different study tactics, because I feel like I've been using the same study tactics since middle school, and listen, I feel like you can't use the same study tactics for every class. And also, like, as you advance advanced in your education, some study tactics aren't gonna work anymore. So I feel like my study tactic is definitely just like memorizing information. I feel like I need to be able to apply it, be able to like teach it or tell it to somebody else. I need to be able to do that, and I feel like sometimes I can't do that. Math and stuff, I still don't know to this day how to study for math. I guess it's just like really reviewing notes, doing different problems and stuff like that. I watch a lot of YouTube videos too. YouTube videos help a lot. A lot. The next New Year's resolution would definitely get an internship for the summertime. I applied to one internship so far. I need to apply to a lot more, but like this one I really want because it's literally perfect. The scheduling, everything about it is perfect. Like it's hard to find psychology related internships for undergraduate students during the summertime. Some of them are during the spring, some of them are for next year, and I don't want to do anything during the school year because I won't have time, I already know. So like sometimes it's a little bit hard, but I want a summer internship. I have an interview, I think I have an interview for tomorrow. Like they're like kind of weird about the interview because like I told them, they asked me like what times I'm available to interview, and then I emailed them and I never got an email back. So I don't even know if my interview is definitely tomorrow or not, but we're gonna wake up anyway just in case they do call me. I just always get so nervous for interviews because I'm like, what the fuck am I really supposed to say? Like, what am I supposed to say? Listen, we're gonna make it work because this is something I really want, and we're just gonna do what we have to fucking do, and that's just that. And I don't want it to be too difficult because I feel like I haven't taken the right psychology classes to like really be getting into anything like super researchy. And then I'll probably do another internship next year. We only have 3 more. Be kind to myself. I do this all the freaking time. I'm always like, damn, like you're so fucking slow, you're so stupid. Sometimes they even say I'm ugly. Like why would I say that about myself? Because I know I'm not stupid, I know I'm not slow. Like yeah, I have slow moments, but everyone has slow moments, and like that's okay. And bitch, I know I'm not ugly. So like honestly, I need to stop saying those things about myself. I feel like it tells a lot about myself and my confidence if I'm talking to myself in that way. And I don't believe half of the things I say half of the time. So I need to just be more kind to myself. But we're gonna stop that. We're gonna stop that 2023. We're actually gonna stop that right now. It's December. It's December. Oh my, not Fenty. Not Fenty. We're actually gonna stop that now. It's December 4th. We're not talking shit about ourselves anymore. But yeah, that's definitely one. The next thing would be, ooh, this should have been the first one because I can go on and on and on about this next one. Before I do, we will be using the Fenty Trophy Wife highlighter shade. Yeah, this is just what she looks like. Super shimmery. A little goes a long way. Anyway, the second to last New Year's resolution would definitely be to let go of the past. As a Taurus, and if you are a Taurus watching, you probably will relate, but we hold on to grudges for such a long fucking time. Like you could have done something to us in 7th grade and we literally will hate you for it forever and like not talk to you and not want to be your friend. Like that's just like how we are. We're not good with stuff like that. There's a lot of hatred for certain people and for certain things that happened in my past life, and I feel like even though like I'm past it and I'm over it and it's nothing that like affects my life or I think about it in any way, I still feel like in some way I still like hold a grudge towards certain people or like certain situations. I'm just like, yeah, no. And I feel like sometimes it's okay. I feel like if someone wrongs you multiple times over and over and over and over again, you have a right to not want to talk to that person ever again or ever speak to that person, never have to deal with that person, anything like that. So I feel like you have a right to do that, but sometimes I just need to let it go. You might necessarily not want to talk to that person anymore, but listen, you don't have to let that situation like still affect your life or like how you see people or like anything like that. So just let it go. Every situation, everything that I went through has only been a learning lesson for me, whether that pertains to relationships, friendships, school stuff, anything. It could be literally anything. Anything that has happened to me, any person that has wronged me. As I get older, I realize that they're gonna have to deal with that for the rest of their lives, knowing they wronged you in a way. And that's just something they're gonna have to live with. Like, I don't have to worry about that shit because I'm like, okay, whatever. That person did that. We move on to the next. And there's gonna be some fucked up people that enter your life. Honestly, I feel like sometimes that's just God testing you to see if you are strong enough, not as naive to like, you know, fall for like their tricks. Get involved with that person when you knowing damn well you shouldn't be getting involved with them. Basically what I'm saying. This is actually perfect timing because I thought I was gonna be done with my makeup before I was done with like the New Year's resolutions, but I'm doing amazing timing. But my last New Year's resolution would definitely be to, hold on, let me line my lips real quick with my NYX liner in the shade Espresso. But yeah, last one would definitely be working on my communication skills. I'm actually very proud of myself because I feel like I have been put in situations where I had to communicate to certain people, specifically men really, about like certain situations, boundaries, things that I'm comfortable with and things that, you know, that I might have a question about. And I feel like I've definitely gotten better with like opening up and talking, specifically men. But I feel like I definitely need to work on communicating with like people I really know, which is so weird because you would think that like, oh, they're your best friend, you shouldn't have to worry about communicating with them or like addressing something that you might have a problem with or you might feel uncomfortable with. But whenever I'm uncomfortable, I definitely make it known. But like if something's bothering me about something a specific person is doing, it will take me forever for me to say that, and I feel I'll just go around like dealing with it. And I hate that I'm like that. I truly hate. I wish I was more vocal and I was more bold. I'd be like, bitch, like I don't like your attitude, you need to stop doing that. Like, or bitch, I hate the way that you smack every time you eat your food or something like that. Like if someone is smacking, like I hate when people like chew with their mouth open or anything like that. Like it's such a big ick of mine. But like if you do it in front of me, I'm not gonna say shit unless you catch me on a bad day. But just communicating like things like that might be bothering me. Now, where is my red lipstick? I guess I'll just use my Burt's Bees lipstick, even though I don't like this one. Communication is so important for like any relationship and any friendship, and being able to set boundaries and being able to like let people know when something is bothering you or when you know, might feel uncomfortable in the situation is something really important that everyone should work on doing. That's basically it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this little chit chat, get ready with me. I really enjoy talking to you guys and telling you guys all the tea, also all the bad things I do, and also all the good things I do, or the things I want to accomplish. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the final look. I think it came out really nice. The eye came out really good. I thought it was gonna be ugly, honestly, but like she's cute. I'm gonna take a picture or two. But that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos. A new vlogmas episode will be coming out next week. Don't know when, but next week you will see another vlogmas video and it will be a vlog, so get excited. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, I love y'all.